What's up, everybody? Simple Rex here. I know that's not my typical intro, but I figured switch it up every now and then. So, yeah, let's turn that off. That was funny. Anyway, today I am doing a retour of the Lioness with voiceover. Little heads up, I apologize if I sound a little nasally. That's because I've been having allergies the last few days. I may also sound a little out of breath, but that's because I just got done rearranging my room. Made the most ghetto ass bed. Now, obviously, over here we have HMS Nord. You have the Jackdaw over here, which I toured, and I never updated the things I said I would fix. That's definitely a nice job, dumbass, on my part. Pardon my language. Yeah, you guys have heard me cuss before. Yeah. So last time I toured HMS Nord, now I'm touring Lioness. So starting off with a kind of a flyover, I forgot to add item frames to that. I'll do that later. So, yeah. Ever since then, I've been adding updates to Lioness. Obviously, this is new. You obviously got the lifeboats here. Also added lamps across the ship. Um, I added these towers, which I was inspired by the Silent Mary from Pirates of the Caribbean. Now it's more Silent Mary-like. I figured this would look kind of cool. Um, Over here, we have more guns, more guns. Yeah. Now this thing does also have a full interior. Now let's get into it. Starting off, we got the weather deck. It's nothing really special. You could probably see a lot of stuff here has changed. Like I've got some davits here, so they're not just trying to lift the boats by hand. Um, Going up towards the forecastle. We go into here. This is one of the things I like to call battlements, because in my head canon, the Lioness is supposed to be like a floating castle, basically. Yeah, I forgot to add steps to make it easier to navigate the deck. It's just something I'll add to my to-do list that I'll probably never complete. Yeah. Oh. That's the door. Here's another battlement. Now I added a little spiral staircase. Now if you guys don't know, spiral staircases are an absolute pain in the ass to build in Minecraft. This would just go down to the upper gun deck, which I will tour shortly. But yeah, you got some guns here. Now, yes, this is the design I used for the cannons on Lioness. I did not feel like repeating that process 100 fucking times. Pardon my language. Anyway, entering the captain's cabin. Yeah, you can see that this has changed. This is actually the day cabin, and this I kind of got inspired. I kind of got inspired by the Flying Dutchman with this window design here. Yeah. Well, not the color design, but yeah. We go down. We have the lower, like this is like the main captain's quarters. You have the Cross of Burgundy up there. Yes, that is what it's called. Close the damn door. You go out over here. It's like a balcony. Originally, I was planning. Well, actually, eventually, I'm gonna make this kind of just closed off. Make these like gold trim and stuff. I'm probably gonna also add another gallery below to make this more accurate to a first rate. But yeah. So we go out here. This is a bunch of random rooms. These rooms like almost have nothing in them. That's a lie actually. Hold on. This leads to another battlement. Go down here. This leads into the upper, like middle gun deck, not upper. Stupid door was closed. If I can climb up the damn ladder. Jeez. I am not doing good today. So, yeah. This is the watchtower. Ow. One of two. I smacked the desk by accident. I had to scoot in a little more. Right here, this is another lit watchtower. Sorry guys, I don't do good with voiceovers. It takes a long time. And yeah. Got the HMS Nord over there. You know what? I'm not gonna mess with the doors. It's gonna take forever. So yeah, we go down here. These are just the same. I'm not gonna go through all of them. Stepping out of the captain's quarters, we have the upper gun deck. Now, I started doing these guns right here. I lost interest in messing with them. Obviously, up here, this is like essentially like an assembly area. I was going to have a floor grate here, but I kind of forgot to do that, so I might do that later. Might. Keyword is might. You stand here as your captain, look out over half your crew. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I've had a sore throat the last few days. This is one of the gun towers, as I call it. You just got a bunch of cannons in here, as well as some of the bow chasers. Go down here. This is the middle gun deck. Yeah. There's nothing really in here except for the support pillars and just cannons and barrels and stuff. I didn't really want to fuck with a bunch of interiors and stuff, but yeah. Going down here. Oh, wait, hold on. Before we go to the lower gun deck. Yeah, this was before I regulated the size of interiors on ships and stuff. This is the lower forecastle. And out here. Actually, no, this is the forecastle here. Nothing really over here. It's just like a little walkway. Yeah. I didn't have a staircase going to the lower gun deck there. Oh well. Going down, we have the lower gun deck. This is what houses like your 32 pounders, 32 pounders, 32 pounder guns and shit. There's nothing down here though. Yeah. Going down here, we have the Orlop deck. Now this is a lot different than what you saw on the Nord. This is just like a random storage room. I don't know what would be kept in here. Maybe just like ammo and like oil and stuff. It looks like I put that under part of the deck. I'll fix that again later. This is obviously the um, this is where like the brig is. In my head canon, the brig was made to be more like a dungeon, as you can see here. This is the barracks for the crew. Now I will point out there is a space in here. I just haven't figured out what I'm going to do with it yet. So I'm just kind of leaving that walled off for now. Comment below what you guys would want to see there. Um, Going down more, we have the hold. Now, you got the filling room. This is where like you get the cartridges for cannons and stuff. Here is the great magazine, and I actually kind of left this open by accident. I actually forgot to add scuttles across the Orlov deck. That's, if you don't know what a scuttle is, it's not like, you know, what you use. It's not the scuttle in terms of sinking a ship. It's like a little hatchway that goes down into the hold, basically. Yeah, the hold's just a bunch of random cargo and shit. Nothing really special. Yeah. Um, that really covers the interior of the Lioness. As you also see, I also added bulkheads instead of making the space just one giant space. We're going to continue going up, and I'll do one more flyover. And I'm thinking I also said in the HMS Nord video that I would tour the galleon, so we're going to do that. Now, the galleon I built still needs renovations. The little walls there aren't really that great looking, so yeah, there's nothing really special about it. It's just like a random galleon I built. I built really out of being bored. Um, this is the weather deck. Um, of course, you have a doorway that leads down into the gun deck, which I'll tour in a minute. Going back here, this is just like another room. This is another room in the ship. This is the great cabin. Nothing really special. Just a fancy space. Oh, wait times 100. We have just a little balcony. I built it up for that. And you got an epic view of the Lioness. Yeah. This thing is just epic. But I didn't. For a minute, I thought I didn't close that. For a minute, I didn't think I closed that other door. God, I can't talk today. Can't talk today. Entering here, this is the captain's quarters. This is supposed to be another gallery, but I kind of forgot to do that, so it's just a closet for now. Yeah, that's the captain's quarters, nothing really to it. We have the helm. Yeah, you get another view of the Lioness. Which, if you notice on the sails of Lioness, you can notice like a little red line there. And that's supposed to be this. I was originally going to make the sails go out on that one, but that would have been a massive pain in the ass to do. And I still got plans for like rigging and shit. That looks so cool. Just the towering masts over there. Um, Going up here, there's really nothing special. I didn't really put anything up there. I didn't really think I had to. Um, this is just like, this is the forecastle. I haven't added any like cannons or anything. Here's just like where crew members would go to the bathroom off the side. I just can't imagine what that would have been like. I'm sorry, but I can't imagine. Um, Going down here, we have the gun deck. Now this is when I started adding stuff like this. Yeah, nothing really else to it. And then yeah, this just um, goes up there. Oh, there is a hold, but kind of flooded right now, and I really don't want to bother with it. I don't feel like messing with it. So that'll about do it. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Apologize. Apologize. I cannot talk today. Apologies if it was kind of short. It was probably decently long. Yeah. So but remember to like, favorite, share, and subscribe. Or no, like, subscribe, share. If you don't, I don't care. Um, Remember to live simply, and I'll see you guys in